Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the CNFT main market trading room. Hope you all had a great evening. It was another wonderful spring day here in Wichita, Kansas, and actually has some moisture in the forecast. Big storms are supposed to break out over the Central Plains this afternoon, this evening, and hopefully we get moisture from that in the form of rain, not hail, and certainly not with accompanying tornadoes. It is that time of the year, but the tornado season is getting off to its latest start in a long time. More from the effects of global warming, no doubt. I put up the two YouTube connection links in the room, one for the E-mini trade recap yesterday, one for the note bond. They're excellent ways to refresh your trading rules and guidelines, setups, etc. And I suggest that you review those. Today is the 5-year auction. It's probably the major dynamic driving this market. We are up overnight due to equity selling around the globe. The E-mini is poised to retest support this morning too. And we've had the 6-day rally. So a pause, consolidation day, and or lower looking for support is what you would expect in the E-mini today. Just after a 6-day run. Markets can't go straight up without some pause. Today's news is limited. We got new home sales, 455K. Probably won't have any impact. It usually doesn't. We've got market, manufacturing, PMI, 56.3. Again, usually doesn't have much impact on the market, but given the lack of news, it could, probably more so than new home sales. Then CL inventories, looking for plus 2.6 million barrels. So I think the market's focus today is going to be the direction of the E-mini, followed by the 5-year dynamics. And I'm guessing we're looking at the 5-year being higher than the 2-year and the 7-year being higher than the 5. Okay, that said, there is resistance at 28 to the buck, so the selling failure to take out 28 to the buck is the first trade. Then 3 to 7 would be a sell 2. Getting started, supports at 22, so we're going to make 19 to 23 buy 1. Might have to pay up. We're at 26 right now, but I think we got one rotation lower. And then 13 to 17 will be buy 2. But I think the focus today, the games that will be played by the primary dealers will be buying, supporting the market by covering the shorts they put on over the last Friday, Monday and Tuesday. Okay, the knob spread widened overnight. During auctions, which are essentially every other week, the easiest play going is when the market starts to rally because of the auction, because of dealer manipulation by the knob spread, or on the days where the knob spread gets crushed, that Friday or Monday, by the knob spread, because it'll rally through Thursday's auction. And the reason it does is that the dealers have to do that to move the paper. And the easiest, cheapest way to impact the market is covering shorts in the 30-year, pushing the 30-year up. And that's read as a sign of strength. So we've got resistance right here, basically at 12. First sell will be 11 to 15, or selling failure. Take out 12 to 16. 19 to 23 for sell 2. On the buy side, we've got pretty good support at 01. Last rotate down was 03, so we'll make 3 to 31 buy 1. And then the last rotate down yesterday was 25, 27. We'll make 27, 23 buy 2. One of those pregnant pauses, right? Dead air time. Can't have that when you're recording and broadcasting. I hope all of you are starting to take advantage of our AM and PM market recaps and trade recommendations, and then our videos on specific trade recommendations. It will help your trading. It is a learning opportunity, and if you get the chance, please pass these on to some of your acquaintances. See if we can gen some interest in what we're doing. It helps everybody. Okay, this is gold. We left last night on gold wanting to be a buyer in the 75, 77 area. 80 held. Did not go lower. So we've got this buying against 80. We got pretty good support here at 80. We left wanting to sell the 85, 87. We've managed. That worked until this last hour. Now the market is starting to trade up. So we're going to raise our sell to the 90, 92 area. And then 95, 97. And on the buy side, we've got 83, 85 for buy 1. And then 78 to 80 for buy 2. And that's it for gold. Not much going on in the Ukraine overnight. I mean, Biden has brought peace to the region. He has sworn the United States will stand shoulder to shoulder with the Ukrainians, emphasizing the word stand and nothing else. There's nothing we can do, and it's not in our interest to prop up or materially do anything other than send them a few bucks, etc. We've offered to send them humanitarian aid. No weapons. How'd you like to sign a peace treaty with the United States? If you're Japan, Taiwan, the Philippines, Thailand, you're going to count on the United States coming to your aid with this crew. Nations act in their own self-interest, no doubt, and there's some places that we should not put troops on the ground and go to war on, but maintaining free trade, which is what's made the world grow as fast as it has since World War II, is certainly worthwhile doing. The Persian Gulf War was over oil, but it wasn't over the barrels of oil. It was over the ability to ship oil unimpeded through the Persian Gulf. And without that guarantee, think of what would have happened to the world's economy. It would have crashed. Think of what would have happened to free trade. It would have crashed. So it is about oil. It is about energy, but not like the left portrays it. Greedy West wanting the world's oil so they can support their lavish lifestyle at the expense of the rest of the world. Okay, first sell is going to be 38.50 plus or minus, then 65 to 75. We've made a lot of money selling 50 tick rallies in the euro currency. First buy is going to be 15 to 25, and then followed by 138 even, plus or minus. Once again, this contract is much stronger than fundamentals would lead you to believe. Sandy, he brought another $50 million. We've already pledged something in loan guarantees, so I think we're to the tune of $1 billion plus $50 million in cash money. God, it's just got to make, Putin's got to be laughing his rear end off about the collective intelligence of the people that he's dealing with. We don't even play checkers anymore. It's like you react. I mean, there just absolutely is no knowledge of what goes on in the world, what bad guys do year in and year out, century in and century out. I mean, it's all lost knowledge. Okay, here we are in crude. We got a seller against 102. We've got a buyer against 101, so that's where we are right now. Might get some short covering into the EIA inventory reports, so we'll make 2, 2 1/4. We'll play for a little bit of short covering. Sell 1 and 250, 275 for sell 2, and we like that because of this. That's where the spill came from. And then 150 to 175 for buy 2. Crude's telling us that there will be no outbreak in fighting between the Ukraine and Russia. That it's going to be contained as it is right now. And if you think about it, I mean, what else would Russia really have to do to get what they want? Not much. I mean, I think that this has probably been the lowest cost solution for Russia. They've secured their port to the Crimea, which they were always going to do. They've made enough noise with Ukraine over natural gas that the pipelines should continue to operate. If they don't continue to operate, Russia kind of has Ukraine over the barrel, because Ukraine is, I think, 70% dependent upon Russia for their energy. So Russia, there's some real incentive for the Ukraine not to go out there and blow up pipelines. Okay, we've had 6 days up in the stock market. That would usually at least give us a pause day. Volume was extremely light yesterday. We didn't have people falling over themselves to get long. Pretty easy trade to see. So we had this breakout in the 67. So we've got 65, 67 as our first support level. And we have yesterday's low in this 60, 62 areas. So we've got potential support in the 65, 67 area, then at 60, 62, and then ultimately back down here at 55, 57, which is the best support. I think the market is going to go retest 65, 67, and it's a very, very aggressive buy, and it would be based on technical support holding. The second buy will be at 60, 62. I think the trade really is a swing trade, getting short in this 75 area in anticipation of some retracement of the last 6 days rally. I think that's the trade that's got the most potential on it. Buying into weakness today, it's okay, but it's not really a trade that I think offers a hell of a lot of potential compared to a selling failure to take out 75 this morning. And I'd want to set up in the 65, 67 area. I sure as hell wouldn't do it with a resting limit order. It's going to take at least 15 minutes to get everything out. That's all I have for right now. Turn off the recording.